Hello, this is a tutorial on how to install custom maps in Rocket League. So first what you want to do is you want to install Rocket League on the preferred platform you have. I have it on Steam, but if you're a new player, then you would install it on the Epic Games Launcher. So what you want to do is download it, install it, and just open it once and make sure all the files are created, and then you should be good to go. You can close it after that. Next what you want to do is you want to open up your web browser. You want to search bakkesmod. That's bakkesmod. Bakkesmod. Go to the main screen here. You want to go to this tab up here and download bakkesmod, and you'll get a setup zip file. We'll just save that to our desktop to make things easier. Minimize that. I use WinRAR, so I'll just extract it to our desktop here, and you'll get this bakkesmod setup.exe. Click on that, click yes, and then I like to have a desktop shortcut, so I'll say yes, next, and then click install. I'm not going to click install because I already have it, and I don't want it to reset any settings, but all you got to do is click install, and it should be good to go. Move these to my recycle bin. Open up bakkesmod here, and it'll say uninjected, and then it'll say which versions of the game you have installed. I have both, but I primarily use the Steam version, so that'll say it's up to date. If your game needs to be updated, it'll say the version's out of date, or it'll say that your bakkesmod is out of date, and you can check for updates using this. I don't need an update, so it'll work just fine. So we'll go ahead and open up Rocket League. Just wait for that to load, and it should say injected. Press F2. That's kind of how you know it's working properly, but we'll check in game, of course, to make sure that it loaded up. So if we go ahead and press F2 on our keyboard, a little menu will pop up. So if you press F2 and you don't have bakkesmod, nothing will happen. But obviously we have bakkesmod installed now, so this will come up, and you got tons of settings you can do. This is probably the greatest tool for any game that I've ever seen. But our main focus is none of this stuff. We want to go to plugins, and what we want to do is we're going to press Alt-Tab. We're just going to tab back out to our desktop here, go back to our Chrome, open that up, and then in the bakkesmod search window, do Workshop Loader. It's the first one here by Vink, and then click Install with bakkesmod, and then click Open Plugin Installer.exe. I'm not going to click it because I don't need to reinstall it, but it basically will just open up a little window and it'll automatically install for you. Close that out. And it's usually best to restart Rocket League. I already have it installed, so I don't have to restart, but generally speaking, when you install a new plugin here, you want to restart Rocket League. When you restart, you open up the menu, navigate over to the Plugins tab, go down here to Workshop Map Loader. It'll tell you that you have a button set, so you can just open up this menu right here rather than having to go over to the tab here, but you can also just go to the tab and click Open Plugin Window. So if you're on Steam, what you would do is basically it's asking for a folder where all your maps are saved. And if you're on Steam and you're familiar with workshops, that's fine, but I'll just show really quick. So you'd press Shift and Tab. That brings up the little Steam overlay here. Click Workshop, and this will basically give you all of the user created maps. And what you would do normally is if you're on Steam, you click subscribe here, and it'll throw it into a folder for you, and that makes it really simple to kind of navigate to. I'm just going to go to this one here for later, and then we can close this by pressing Shift Tab again, and then we'll just be back in our Rocket League bakkesmod menu here. So what this is asking for is for a folder location. So you can click Select Maps Folder, go to Program Files 86, go down to Steam here, go to Steam Apps, Workshop, Content, and then for me, I'm fairly certain that it should be the same for everyone, but for me, my folder is 252950. but I think it should be the same. So this is the folder you want, so don't click any of these here. You just want the 252950 here. Click select, and then click save path, and then click refresh maps. So I have a ton of maps already saved here, so I don't need to install any. But this is only for Steam, but I will show the Epic Games version as well. What you would do for that is you would, so let's Alt-Tab, we'll go back to our desktop here, move this out of the way. You just right-click and do New, Folder, and then just call it something like Custom RL Maps. Go into the folder. You can just right-click up here on the Custom RL Maps name, copy address as text. Go back to your Rocket League, select that, press Ctrl V to paste it, click Save Path. Now if you refresh, there won't be any maps in there. What we can do is go over to this tab here, search Workshop Steam, and I'll search Dribble Challenge. That's a very popular map. And we'll do this one here, the first one, click Download Map. Yes. And then it'll kind of tab you out here, but nothing's wrong. But if you look in the Custom RL Maps folder here, we now have Dribble Challenge 2. And it has all of the files that you need. So if you go back into Rocket League, we go to Map Loader, we click Refresh again, there it is, right there. So it's really easy with this mod. You can download them, install them. You don't even need Steam to do all these. It directly downloads them from the Steam servers. You don't need a Steam account or anything. It's really, really convenient. You can search any map you want. You can browse popular ones. It's super, super easy to do with this plugin. So if we go back to Map Loader, click on the map, click Solo, then we can either exit at the top or up here, or just press Escape to get rid of the menu. And there you go. Here's your custom dribble map. And that should be all. Let me know if you have any questions, and I can post links in the description. Thank you for watching.